Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Halvonis here. Hope you enjoyed the last video. So basically we talked about in the last video some different parts about the garrison, how it's going to affect you, and what these followers, minions, and companions are about in this garrison and how they can help you. We talked about the player housing and maybe at some point guild housing, which would be cool. So we're going to go on to some key features of this expansion that's going to be happening. So your heirlooms, tabards, specialty items, and toys as they call them, which are basically like, your joke items that you get, like the banana or like the flute and all that stuff, like just stuff to mess with people and have a little fun in the game while you're not doing quests or raiding or PvP. All those are going to be into a tab called Collections tab. So, for instance, you've unlocked some heirloom gear. You've unlocked a full set of rogue heirloom gear, let's say. And you create a character on another server. You're saying, oh, I wish I had my rogue heirloom gear here with me. Well, you open up this new menu that they have, and you click over a set of things and say, oh, well, look, I have a rogue set. And it creates a copy of that rogue set. Now, under my thought process here, I'm basically saying that if they're doing this the way I'm thinking, it'll just create like an heirloom set because you've already had it unlocked. You've already bought it on a character. So you can take it and put it on a character on another server. So you don't have to waste your time as much leveling, which would be amazing. It would be fantastic, and it would finally solve this account bound but only to one fucking character and server bullshit. So I think that would be an excellent way to fix that. The other thing we're going to be talking about is the questing system and what they're doing with the bags. So basically what they're doing with the bags is they're not putting quest items in there anymore. They're going to have a special, like a separate sack to put all your quest items in that you have to use and such. And it's going to be like right now, it's going to be on the screen, but you'll be able to click it. Like you'll be able to click like different things to activate that item, which would be sweet. I mean, a lot of these changes are needed, and a lot of these changes are coming at a great time. It's going to probably get a bunch of people to come back and maybe even get a couple new players into this. To go along with the questing, the bag system. So if we open a bag now, and we look and we see I've got an Ogremar banner and all that stuff. All that fun stuff. There. So we've got an Ogremar banner and all that stuff. That's cool. Basically, we can have a little thing up here that says, okay, I want all of my vanity. Well, all my vanity items are going to be in a different bag anyway. So I want crafting materials in one backpack, but I want weapons, items, and all that other stuff in another backpack. Or I want, sellable grays in one pack and crafting materials in another pack. Just using them as examples. You can allocate different bags to have different things go into them. One could be completely cloth. The other one could be enchanting mats. The other one could be equipable items and anything of that nature. And you can have it. It's gonna affect stuff afterwards too. So I'm out in the world. I pick up an item. It's gonna go into the bag that I've allocated that only items can go into, which is going to be amazing. I mean, we've gone all this time with sloppy bags, and you see that just by opening my bags there, it's a fucking mess. This is gonna help alleviate some of that, and with the mission items and all that stuff put to a different bag on its own, you're going to have a lot more room and just be able to move those things around. Crafting. While we're on the subject of crafting, I said that it would put crafting mats in your bag. Well, I'm right. You can still pick up crafting mats, but you don't have to have them on you anymore. As long as you own them on your character, in the bank, whether it's in your bank or if it's, well, basically just if it's in your bank, you don't need to go and get them out of the bank to use them. Just click on the enchanting tab. It says you have these in the bank. Would you like to pull them from the bank? You don't have to go get them. It'll just enchant it and the mats will be gone from your bank. It's simple little stuff that is really driving the game to a better part of it. And I think that's a really good thing that they're doing. And finally, for the feature part, we're going to end it off on adventure guides. These are personalized guides that will help you with your game and tell you what you can do in certain patches. So, say that I'm an avid PvPer. The system recognizes that I'm an avid PvPer, and it says, hey, you are PvPing a lot, you're an engineer. Well, hey, patch 5.4 came out, and in like these little tabs it says, okay, engineers can now create a sky golem. 5.4 PvP, they've added, let's just say hypothetically, they added a new battleground, and this new battleground is called such and such, and it shows you the specs of it and all that stuff, and it shows you what you can do and basically the strategy of it. And it says there have been such and such weeks since the arena season opened. This is the current gear that you want to try to go for, and it tells you what levels of stuff. So in a PvE side of things, you are a Death Knight. It says that you're a Death Knight, you're a blacksmith, and you raid a lot. It says, okay, well, 5.4 is out. Garrosh is the new end boss. Here are the bosses. Here's a link to your raid journal to show you the different things that the bosses do, and you go on with it, and it says blacksmithing pattern such and such is now available. This is where you can get it, and here's how the random chance works for it. All of those things are pretty cool, and they're gonna help new players, veterans, and people who've been playing for a little bit but might not know everything about the game. That's gonna help everybody out. So they're really pulling out a lot of great stops on this expansion. So we're going to basically head on to another video. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. And I'm popping up a couple more. And the reason there's not really too much going on in the background is because I'm just trying to give information out to you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. See you guys in the next video. And, peace out, guys. Hope you enjoy it. See ya.